when I'm blessed, not just when I'm down. Wrote this to myself, can't do this alone, no. Yeah, I was happy just being myself. Yeah, I know who to call when I need help. I talk to God, I ain't talking to myself. But when I do that, now I'm back to feeling good again. Why they label me a hooligan? If you took an L, it feels so good. But I got God on my side. Yeah. When I'm low and I need a lift, yeah. On my own, I won't make it here. I can't balance it. In the night I'm battling, but I talk to God again. Then I know just who I am. Yeah. I feel free when I'm just being myself. I remember 2018, almost drove off of the rails. I can see you in my dreams. It's a beautiful scene. Yeah, I have faith and just believe. I can feel it now. I'm here. Yeah, I was happy just being myself. Yeah, I know who to call when I need help. I talk to God, I ain't talking to myself. But when I do that, now I'm back to feeling good again. Why they label me a hooligan? If you took an L, it feels so good. But I got God on my side. Yeah.
Sometimes I could be more honest and I'm gracious. Should be present, but I'm morphing in the future like a spaceship. Worried when I know that God will take care of my situations I'm facing. I'm placing all of my trust in the one who made me. Location don't matter, I'm covered wherever I go. Chicago down to LA, even in New York, Ohio, Atlanta, my people prosper. And this is streets revival, or renaissance if you will. We recommend that you chill and goodwill, and that's real, huh?
Yeah, I was happy just being myself. Yeah, I know who to call when I need help. I talk to God, I ain't talking to myself. But when I do that, now I'm back to feeling good again. Why they label me a hooligan? If you took an L, it feels so good. But I got God on my side. Yeah.
Welcome to This is a Serious Podcast. I'm your host, Anna Moffat, and this is your co-host, Eden Trites.
Wee! Wee!
Sorry, Andy Moffat's screwing up the order of things. Oh, you guys, it's been a while since I did this.
Wee! 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 Wee!
I want a ferret so bad. Ferrets are really cute. No, but my mom says they stink. So apparently I'm not allowed to get one. So tonight we have a gift card hidden somewhere here on set. Should be able to find it. This coming Monday is Monday is Down Syndrome Day, so rock your socks in support of Down syndrome. Mismatching socks, actually.
Mismatching socks for
Down syndrome.
For Down Syndrome Day?
Yep. And today is National Let's Laugh Today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Down Syndrome Day. Did you see that? Yeah, you saw that video that
I did.
That mom, Jenny, my wife, she had a video to play for Down Syndrome Day. They did something at their school, and it was. Or is she playing that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
She's playing it tomorrow, but she showed the other staff, and yeah, and it's this. It's hilarious. We can't show it here right now,
funny.
But what's the link? Jenny Moffat, if you're watching, send us the link for that video, or so the people can go watch it because it's hilarious.
Yes.
These Down syndrome kids give a quick little science lesson on why Down syndrome happens. It's cool.
And
Yeah,
it's
really funny.
So our question of the night.
No, what's the next day? We got to talk a little bit more about the days.
Oh, the next day is National Tomorrow. Today. It's National Let's Laugh Day. Today.
All right.
It's a few other national days.
Every day is like multiple. This is the day for this. So who's going to make us laugh? You got a joke, Eden? You got something quick to say? Something a quip? A one-liner? Something real fast? Real something?
No.
You got some? You got some?
No, I don't have anything.
Anna, you got some? You got some?
This is a serious podcast.
That was pretty good. Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
so.
all right. Yeah, good. Oh, there's Jenny. Okay, she says, yeah, she's going to get us the link or at least Google search terms, Jenny. That would be good.
Yes.
Good. What's your favorite thing to laugh, or what's something that's made you laugh out loud where like you couldn't stop?
Myself. I'm
Yourself?
the funniest person
you laugh at
in
yourself?
the world.
You're the funniest person alive. That's awesome.
Yes.
I was reading this really funny book the other day. I don't know why it was funny. It just was.
What was the book?
I don't even remember. It was so late at night. I don't remember. It was just really funny to me.
I see. Yeah, myself personally. I'm the funniest person ever. You don't top me. So
You're the funniest person.
Yes.
You got it from me. I taught you.
yeah, I the student became the master.
Oh, you think I'm done already?
Yeah.
That cuts deep. Books are boring, Eden.
Absolutely not. Books are so
Brianna
entertaining.
Pearson.
I don't like.
That's just
reading
because you're
either.
dyslexic and you can't read.
So Brianna is the podcast and Brianna Pearson. So just so you know, she's doing double duty.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
Yes. Question of the night. Spring is here. Is spring here?
Yes.
And what do you like about spring?
I like how late it is. Like how long the sun is out at night.
Oh yeah, like the longer days.
Yeah.
with the
Curfew
sun.
goes back.
I think
Curfew
spring
goes
is-
back. Is it related to the sunlight?
Oh yeah. Not allowed out after dark.
I think I think spring is like on its way, but it's still like muddy and it's still cold enough in the mornings that you have to wear a coat, like an actual coat, not just like a hoodie. So I think it's not quite here, but it's very well on its way.
It's coming. It's coming.
I'm wearing my sandals, and I expect to maybe wear shorts sometime this week. It's supposed to hit I think Mitch Carey was telling me yesterday it's supposed to hit like 13 degrees on Wednesday.
People are wearing shorts to school.
I know. They're wearing them already.
Mr. T always wears shorts to school, so
Yeah.
Yeah, some people wear shorts to school in the middle of winter.
There were two guys, a Purolator and a FedEx guys, two guys in Calgary that had a friendly competition going to see how long they could wear shorts through the winter. They wore them all year, all the way through. It was like minus 30 and blowing, and they're in their shorts.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
that's pain.
wow.
I like spring that all the flowers bloom and the trees bloom, and it's just really like pretty. And then there's a bunch of like baby deer all over the place.
Yeah.
I love animals.
So what is the actual question? I wrote it. Is spring here?
Yes.
I don't know if spring is here yet. It's still the middle of March. We could still get a cold snap and a big dump of
true.
snow.
It's true.
But it seems to be moving the right
But it's almost the
direction.
end of the March. What's the date? It's the 19th. You got like 12 more days.
Yeah, it's coming.
11?
Tomorrow's the first day of spring,
10?
so
Is it the official first day of
14.
spring?
yeah.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah.
I thought that was on the 21st.
I swear I saw it
I
on
thought
my
it was
calendar.
all on the 21st. Is the like something 21st and then September 21st. Interesting. I could not tell you.
Oh, I hear footsteps.
Hello?
Who's coming up? Go sit down. Go sit down for a sec. Look who's
Welcome.
here.
Welcome.
Hello.
Is my mic hot?
Yeah, it should be. Sam Joe.
Hello. It's been a
Welcome.
while.
Yes. Sam
Has
is
been
one
a
of the
while.
originals. He's on our canvas.
It's true. It doesn't really
He
look
is.
like me,
Yeah,
though.
we got to change that canvas up, Anna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get those things I was talking about. We should have done it over the winter break.
Yes.
It's good. So, are you into midterms now?
Oh, I'm way past midterms.
Way past midterms.
Getting to finals
Final
time.
projects and
Yeah.
son, how are your grades? The camera's still just on Anna. Oh, sorry.
That's true.
Thanks
I
for letting
see
me
that.
know. There's the man.
Sam.
How are your grades?
Anyways, I kind of liked that for the first couple minutes I walked in here. I was just a mythical voice that no one could see.
Now
Just saw Anna's face.
now it's you in all your glory.
Yeah.
Now everyone can see you.
Exactly. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Good. What's next, Anna?
Debo debrief this week.
No, that's not yet.
That's what's on the card.
Yeah, but look at your schedule card.
Oh, it's the student clip.
Oh, the student clip. You ready,
This
Sam?
week-
You gonna watch the student clip with us?
Absolutely.
This week we did gym stereotypes.
Oh, like Dude Perfect?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So we filmed that last week, and here we go. Moffat's screwing up again, so we're gonna start over. Ready? There we go. Moffat's out of practice.
Watch me. I'm so good. I'm so good. I can't. Wait, I can do it. I know. Just wait. My ankle. Sorry. Oh, my back. Sorry. It's my back. It's my back. Sorry. It's my back. Sorry. It's my back. Go.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh no!
Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
come from?
All right,
That's
there
good.
you go.
I like the guy at the gym that's like confident, but like overconfident and approaches you and tells you how he would have gone pro if it wasn't for like his bum shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know, he's like, I
Yeah.
could have done it if like it just wasn't for the shoulder, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Mhm.
right. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Time to
Sam.
introduce our guest.
goodbye all. I'll see you in
Bye,
another life.
Sam.
See you later. Summer.
Yep.
Welcome.
And introducing.
Yes, this is our guest, Summer. You can take that mic right out of there. Yep. Okay.
Hi.
Welcome. Let me get my questions. I have a few questions here to ask you.
Alrighty.
First and foremost, how old are you, Summer?
I am 15 years.
15 years. Do you have your learner's license?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
That's good warning. I appreciate that.
And now, what grade are you in?
9.
Grade 9.
I had to
Grade
think
9.
about that.
Do you have like a favorite?
Oh, maybe you're staying in grade 9.
Just a little extra. And where do you go to school?
I am currently homeschooled.
Homeschooled? How long have you been homeschooled?
1 month
A
or
month
2.
or 2 months?
I don't
Since
know.
like the beginning of the semester?
February. Beginning of February.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the new semester.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what do
Ooh,
you,
Lori Pearson. You have to be more specific, Lori.
Which flowers? There.
Did she get it?
I don't know.
Okay, keep going.
What do you do when you're not doing school?
I like playing with my dogs and quadding around the property.
Fun.
That's fun, yeah.
Fun. Do you do like any sports, music?
I did volleyball last year when I was at Olds Koinonia.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thrilling. Do you have any siblings?
I have 4 siblings.
4 siblings. Where are you in the mix?
I'm smack dab in the middle.
In the middle.
2 older, 2 younger.
Fun. How many sisters, brothers?
I have 3 brothers and 1 sister.
I have 3 brothers and no sisters. So count yourself lucky. Just gonna put that out there. Do you have any pets? You did mention dogs.
I have 2 dogs, 1 cat who just had 4 babies.
Who had 4 babies?
My cat.
Oh,
We could get it.
good.
Are you selling them?
Well, we're kind of I think we're giving them out. That's usually what we do.
could get a
No, we can't
free
because Sam and I are
kitten.
allergic.
Sam doesn't live with us.
I do.
You can take
I am allergic.
Benadryl.
Allergic.
Is that what it's
Allergic. Urgic.
But they're so
I'm
perfect.
not.
Jick. I am jick.
You're Andy.
allergic.
Spring break is coming. Do you have any plans?
Working. I work part-time at Sundry Home Hardware.
Oh, fun.
So, I might be going full-time. I don't know yet.
Do you want to like do anything other than working?
Camp, for
Camp.
sure. Mhm.
Like just going out camping?
Yep, don't
in a
care where,
tent,
just take me.
on the ground
Yeah.
without like a mattress.
Well, usually like you have the tent and then I'd put like
Yeah.
a sleeping bag or like a thermarest or something. So
You
yeah,
are
kind of a mattress.
a lot more adventurous than me. I would take an air mattress, if anything. Winter is leaving us, as we talked about at the beginning. What will you miss about winter, and what will you be happy to leave behind?
I will definitely miss the snowball fights with my siblings. What am I happy that I'll leave behind? Is that the next
Yeah.
one?
What will you not miss?
Winter usually limits a lot of things that you can do outside.
That's true.
So probably like when spring comes, you can do so much more outside. I like
True,
doing that.
Unless you're like a skier or a snowboarder.
Yeah, I like skiing too. So that's something I'm
The
going to
first
miss.
time I went skiing, I got my head stuck in a fence. I don't think I've ever gone again. So
My dad has a few stories like that.
makes it more adventurous.
Definitely.
More exciting, for sure. If you could be in a character in a movie or a TV show, who would you choose and why?
That's a hard question.
I like ninjas or like spies. I just like the combat mode, like pew 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 pew.
Okay.
So, honestly, like any fighting related movie, I guess, or like hard action.
And like, which character would you be? Like comic relief, the really intense guy, the person chasing them that never gets there.
Probably the comic one.
The comic relief.
Like,
That's good.
yeah.
Do you have like a specific movie or TV show in mind? Or are you like Casey Undercover?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So totally.
Mhm. I loved that show when I was little.
Right?
That is for sure. Where's my card? Any like TV shows a character you would be in? Do you have like a favorite character from your favorite movie?
I really like The Flash. I used to like full on watch that nonstop.
The
Yeah.
TV show?
Yeah. And when it got to the 5th season, I was obsessed with Nora.
Oh yes.
Like, just her like sass level, and then like the part where she's like speeding, and I just love her.
So you like the sassy characters?
Yeah.
With the comeback comments.
Oh no,
Snapping
you
back.
didn't.
Yes. I think that's all for our questions.
Nice. That's
We
good.
will be moving on to our skit couch.
Oh, yes, Eden.
Yeah.
What have you got for us?
So we've got a game, truth or more truth.
Truth or more truth?
It's like truth or dare, except no dare.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start us off.
Okay. Summer, truth or more truth?
Truth.
Truth. Who's your favorite sibling?
Can I choose my dad? No, I'm joking. I don't
That
know.
is a tough, hard
Right?
question because their siblings are watching.
Maybe.
I don't know if my siblings are watching, but Sam, if you're out there,
I love you.
that just left.
Oh,
I honestly probably have to choose
one
my
step
youngest. Like, he has that perfect level of sass where we can just like have a nonstop conversation, just bangers at each other. Yeah.
That's fun.
He's like the most physical sibling or person I've ever met. So all of a sudden he'll just like come over to you and just lay on you. Like, he doesn't care who it is. Just like, hey, I'm going to snuggle you now.
Oh, is he like little?
He's 11
11.
and
Okay.
he's like that high. He's really short.
nice.
That high.
Yeah.
Pretty soon he's going to be taller than you.
I know. I'm so short. Everybody tells me that. Like, it's so annoying.
I went in the span of a year, I went from being the tallest in the house to being 4th. My 3 boys all overtook me. It was terrible.
I haven't grown since like 8th grade. So
I don't think I've grown like a millimeter for like the past 3 years.
I'm coming in 5'4.5".
Nice.
Strong.
I grew like 3 inches in the matter of like 3 months.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wish.
That's the kind of stuff that gives parents fits. Because they buy you clothes, and then you're
Yeah.
coming back, and you're like 2
Like,
months later, and you're
Mom,
like,
this doesn't
"This is
fit
too
me."
small. And they're like, what?
I just
Yeah.
bought that for you.
I
You're
know,
like,
totally.
We'll get this good quality too, so it doesn't wear
I've-
out. And you're
I've
like,
got a
"It doesn't
friend-
fit me anymore anyway."
I've got a friend who his feet grew like 9 sizes
Oh.
in the span of like 3 months.
Oh.
Like, it was just unreal. His feet were always sore, but he kept blowing out his shoes, and his mom was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, I don't know, they're just too small." And she's like, "I just bought those for you." Yeah,
I would
crazy.
at that point I would just get Walmart shoes for a hot minute until he slows down.
So
Okay.
you like stop growing for sure.
What's next, Eden?
Someone else's turn. Summer's turn to ask a question.
Oh.
I have to think of one.
Charity
or
Trade
more
says
truth?
She's having a fit right now, Eden.
Truth.
Okay. Do you like school?
I like parts of school.
What parts?
I like my gym class. I like my ceramics club. I'm making a mug right now. Has daisies on it.
Oh, that's fun.
Add to my little mug collection. I love physics. I hate chemistry with a very strong passion. It sucks.
I heard physics was really like complicated.
Whoever told you that lied. It's they give you numbers and then you put numbers into a formula and you get your answer. So it's not that complicated.
You just have to pretty much know the formula.
Complicated because they're like convert this to that and that to this.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't usually have to do that. You just kind of know if you're looking for like the acceleration, this is the units it's in, and I like physics. It's my favorite class.
All right.
Yes. Eden,
Ah,
truth or more truth?
more truth.
See, I always hate this game because I
Going
never know what to
hardcore.
ask people.
Oh,
You don't want to get like too personal.
What is your least favorite thing about summer?
Well, summer.
No, like summer.
You
the
better
season.
not.
The season.
Summer the season.
all of a sudden we were getting very personal.
Personal.
Oh, the season. Oh, the season. Well, I have really sensitive skin, so I burn really easily. So one time we went to Florida, I think, and I spent an entire day just throwing up because I had a major sunburn.
And like sunstroke at that point.
Yeah, it
probably.
was a beach day too.
Oh,
That doesn't sound fun.
that's not nice.
Yeah.
I convinced at summer camp, they have a rule that you have to wear sunscreen if you're going to be out on like the beach or anything. And I convinced my leader, I was like, I don't burn. I put sunscreen on this morning going to activities. Like, I don't need to put sunscreen on. And then I sat in the same position on the beach talking to people and like making bracelets for like an hour and a half. And I came back and had a massive burn all the way down my back. My cabin leader was not very happy with me.
Miss Moffat.
Just not.
Burn, burn, burn.
Yep.
Good. Next
so-
question.
I'm going to switch up the routine we have going here, and I'm going to ask Anna again.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, she
More truth.
More truth. Ooh. I can't think of anything right now. Who is your least favorite teacher in school?
Hopefully they're not watching this.
Hopefully not.
They're not watching this. Lindsay Clendening.
Easy.
Mrs.
First name.
Clendening. She's a very, very nice
Be
person.
Generous.
She's a very, very nice person, and she's fun to talk to, and her kids are really cute. But she takes about 4 years to mark things and put them in Power School,
Oh, wow.
and she doesn't explain things very well. So I have a very hard time learning from her. But she's my least favorite teacher.
That's honestly me every single class. Like, what you saying, huh?
My least favorite teacher at the moment. I've had worse teachers. But she's very sweet some of the time.
That's good.
Summer. Truth or more truth?
Truth.
Truth. Have you ever, like, stayed up all night after your parents were like, go to bed, and you just, like, don't go to bed? Or, like, what's the latest your parents have been like, go to bed, and you pretend to go to bed, but, like, don't actually go to bed?
Oh yeah. We know who's watching right now,
Yeah.
Dad.
I really
listen up.
hope he's not. I really hope he didn't figure out
Yeah,
his
that's
phone.
good. What's the latest that you've stayed up when you were supposed to be in bed?
They don't really tell me to go to bed. They're just like, we're going to bed. Like, be
What's
in
your
bed
normal
soon.
bedtime?
On a school night, they say like be in bed by 10, be in bed by 9, but it usually takes us until 10. But
Sounds familiar.
like all siblings related. I think the latest they've told me that they told me to go to bed at 10, but I think I stayed up until probably like 12. But I think the latest I could ever stay up was probably 2. I can't stay up very long, honestly.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's true. I can't stay much late up anymore either.
Yeah.
If that made any sense.
How about you, Anna?
Yeah.
What's the latest you've stayed up knowing that we were supposed to?
One time I was having a sleepover with some people, and Mom was like, Anna, someone's coming over tomorrow, and you have to clean your room for them. So go to bed so you can wake up in the morning and clean your room. And I didn't sleep at all that night, but I cleaned my room that night. But I did have like 3 large iced coffees from Tim Hortons. Oh, no. So my friends were like sleeping on the floor as I was like walking over them and cleaning my room. But I didn't sleep that night at all.
That's not healthy at all.
I used to be able to stay up all night with no problem.
Yeah.
And now, like, at youth group at the Christmas party, I go to bed at 12 or 1 o'clock because nobody wants me that cranky in the morning. Nobody. That's good. What's next? Have we got another question, or are we?
Oh, that's me, I think.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's you.
No, I just asked you.
Yeah, okay. Truth or more truth?
I'm gonna go truth this time.
How long can you hold a conversation?
Oh, a conversation? Well, kind of depends on where I am. Because if I'm in a situation where, like, I'm uncomfortable, I can talk for, like, ever and just ramble about, like, random things. But then if I don't like the person, I'm not even going to talk to them.
That's fair.
But normally, I can hold a conversation for a good, like, hour or so.
It also depends, like, what you talk about sometimes.
Yeah, because the subject could get boring really easily.
It's true.
Okay.
Okay. Anna, truth or more truth?
Truth.
Truth. How often are you on social media?
That's
Probably
a good
easier
question.
to answer would be, how often are you off social media? Hey, Miss Moffat.
I used to go on Snapchat a lot. I don't do Snapchat a lot anymore. I do Instagram, TikTok.
Oh, TikTok's evil.
Way too much time on TikTok.
I can't stand
To the point it's just getting, like, I should probably delete the app. I have a couple times, actually.
Okay, I can help you with that.
But, like 4 hours a day, maybe.
Okay.
Whatever.
But, like, sometimes half of that is, like, texting people over social media.
Well, but that's what.
But, like, it's not, like, endless scrolling through random videos. It's, like, actually talking to people. So it's...
No. You're not actually talking to people.
I am talking
You're
to
texting.
people.
Actually talking to people would be picking up the phone and hearing their voice and them hearing your voice.
Whatever.
That's actually talking to people.
I'm going to switch it up a little more. Dad,
Yes.
truth or more truth?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Hit me with your best
Okay,
shot.
I don't really have a question.
Oh, you were all big. Oh, yeah?
actually think
Dad,
of
I
a
got you.
question.
I don't really have a question. Yeah, Mom Moffat, Jenny's got some. I thought you deleted TikTok. Delete it again.
I did tell you I deleted
Oh,
it a couple
snap.
times, and then I re-downloaded it.
I have done that.
That sounds an awful lot like an addiction. Listen, I stopped drinking. I put the bottle in the fridge like 12 times, but I
it's
just
just the
kept pulling it
temptation.
out. I was talking to the bottle. I wasn't always drinking it. I was talking to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink you now.
What's the biggest rule you broke when you were a teenager? Of, like, your parents' rules or the law, actually.
Oh, law. I was a terrible driver.
Oh, yes.
That's like I didn't break any big laws, but I was a terrible, like I drove way too fast and did stupid stuff in the car.
Yes.
Did you ever hit the ditch?
Yes.
Did you
Hit a
ever
car?
person?
What?
Did you ever hit a parked car?
No.
Okay, that's good.
A person on a motorcycle? And then they died?
No. No. No, I've never been in a serious accident. I've been in a couple of accidents that are more serious than just a fender bender, but nothing.
Like airbag worthy.
Yeah, nothing airbag.
And
worthy.
what about like your
Oh.
parents' rules? Which is the biggest rules of your
Um,
parents did you break?
Probably sneaking out. I don't know. Everybody thought I was a big rule breaker, but I had this penchant for stepping right up to the line and looking over the line, and so people always thought that I crossed the line, but I didn't really give my parents a lot of grief. Like I wasn't a smoker or a drinker or anything like that. Okay, here's one thing I did. Here's the time I got probably in the most trouble. I often got in trouble because of my grades. That's not what I'm going to talk about, but Dad would always sit me down in the office at report card time and say, "Son, your teachers like you. They all think you're a likable kid, but you're not applying yourself." That was my report card every time. But biggest rules, maybe it was the second time, my parents went over to Europe for a trip. They went on for like 30 days, the whole month of July. And we had two vehicles. We had a vehicle my dad drove and the vehicle my mom drove. And my parents said, Auntie Janice was my sister Janice and I were at home. My other two sisters were moved out. And they said, you can use Mom's car. Both of you can share it. You use it as much as you need to. I said, but you can only use Dad's car if there's an emergency. Well, in the 30 days they were away, I found 5,000 kilometers worth of emergencies to drive to. I just drove it. It was this Ford Crown Victoria. It was fast. It was fully loaded, so it had a great stereo system for the time and whatever. I drove it up to camp numerous times. I drove it out to Banff. I had a girlfriend that lived on the opposite end of the city, and I drove down there like every day, like twice.
The emergencies.
It was a lot. And when Dad came home, he had just had it in for service before he left, an oil change and everything. Mm-hmm. When he came home and he started it, he could tell because, first of all, I had adjusted the seat and not put it back properly. The mirrors were not adjusted properly. There was a bit of garbage in the car. I thought I'd cleaned it pretty well, but it was not up to his specs. Mm-hmm. And he thought, boy, this is running rough. And he took it in to get checked out, and the oil was almost gone. That's because I'd driven it so hard. So I got in a lot of trouble for that. I got grounded.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
I've driven my mom's car through my garage door and like hit the wall and busted the bumper like right off. It was so bad.
Oh yeah, that's a bummer.
They were quite.
I had a friend who did that into her grandparents' garage. Got her first like 3 days after she got her learners. Driving, went to park it on their driveway and accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake.
I've done that.
Right into the garage door. Was scared to drive for months.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Thanks for that. Truth and more truth. Truth and truthier.
Truth and truthier.
That's good. Summer, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Have a
fun.
great night.
Gotta put my slippers on. Bye.
See you later.
Goodbye. Now, I believe is the time we move on to our
Devo debrief.
Devo debrief. This week at Youth, it was Brianna speaking. We spoke about 1 John chapter 5, 1 to 21, I believe. There was 3 main points. One was mostly faith without acts is dead, so you should always try and work through Christ and not just watch others do it. The second point was to follow God's will. And if you don't know what God's will is, you should get to know God by reading your Bible, praying, and spending time with Him. And the third point was kind of about the blood, water, and the Spirit, about how Jesus is fully human and fully God and is the Holy Spirit as well. Yeah.
Nice. Bree, was that accurate? Yep. Bree says, no, you weren't listening. Bree said, yes, it was accurate. It's good. Good. Nice.
I think it's bedtime story time now. Okay. Bedtime on the edge. Get your blankets.
With an edge.
Sure, whatever. On the edge with an edge.
It's with an edge.
Bedtime edginess.
It's on the edge.
What do we got there, Eden?
We got Chicken Little, but it's politically correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
Politically correct, Chicken Little.
Chicken Little lived on a winding farm. Oh my goodness. I already read it wrong. I'm sorry. Chicken Little lived on a winding country lane surrounded by tall oak trees. It should be mentioned that the name Little was a family name and not a derogatory biased name. It was only a sheer coincidence that Chicken Little was also shorter than average height. One day, Chicken Little was playing in the road when a gust of wind blew through the trees. An acorn was blown loose and hit Chicken Little squarely on the head. I can't speak right now. Now, while Chicken Little had a small brain in the physical sense, she did not use it to the best of her abilities. So when she screamed, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling," her conclusion was not wrong or stupid or silly, only logically under-enhanced. I thought Chicken Little was a guy. Or did I just,
It's a
watch
girl
the
in
show
this
wrong?
story. I also thought Chicken Little was a guy.
Okay. Well then, I guess we watched the show wrong.
I guess.
I
Or they
guess.
made the show wrong.
Maybe. Chicken Little ran down the road until she came to the house of her neighbor, Henny Penny, who was tending her garden. This was a simple task since she didn't use any insecticides, herbicides, or fertilizer, and also permitted the native, non-edible varieties of wildflower, sometimes branded weeds, to mingle with her food crops. So, lost amid the foliage, Henny Penny heard Chicken Little's voice long before she saw her. "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" Henny Penny stuck her head out from the garden and said, "Chicken Little, why are you carrying on so?" Chicken Little said, "I was playing in the road when a huge chunk of the sky fell and landed on my head. See, here's the bump to prove it." "That's just one thing to do," said Henny Penny. "There's just one thing to do," said Henny Penny. "What's that?" asked Chicken Little. "Sue the scoundrels," said Henny Penny. Chicken Little was puzzled. Sue for what? Last time I checked, you couldn't sue the sky, but maybe I just don't know something.
Maybe they know something that we don't.
Yeah, those chickens. Personal injury, discrimination, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, these are so many big words. Infliction of emotional distress, torturous interference, the tort of outrage, you name it, we'll sue for it. "Good gracious," said Chicken Little. "What will we get all of that for?" "For all of that, we can get payment for pain and suffering, okay. I don't like the political words.
The big
No,
words.
I don't like politics anymore.
That's awesome.
Where was I? Punitive damages, disability and disfigurement, long-term care, mental anguish, impaired earning power, loss of esteem. "Person, oh person," said Chicken Little joyfully. "Who are we going to sue?" There. Now he gets it. She gets it. They don't know who they're suing.
Yeah. They're suing the sky, but they don't know who the sky is.
Yeah. Okay. "I guess we should go find a good lawyer and learn who is suable," said Chicken Little, her diminutive brain working overtime. "That's a good idea, and while we're there, I can ask whom to sue for these ridiculously bony legs of mine." Okay. "They've caused me nothing but anguish and embarrassment my whole life, and I should be compensated somehow for it." So they ran further down the road until they came to the house of their neighbor, Goosey Lucy. Goosey Lucy was busy teaching her canine animal companion to eat grass so she could avoid the guilty feeling that came with feeding the dog processed animal carcasses from a can. Oh. Not a vegan dog.
The vegan teacher has a vegan dog, apparently.
Oh, that poor dog.
So,
My goodness.
apparently it can be done.
It's not right. No. "The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Sue the scoundrels. Sue the scoundrels." Goosey Lucy leaned over her fence and said, "Land skakes. Why are you two carrying on so? I was playing in the road and a piece of sky fell on my head," explained Chicken Little. So we're going to find a good lawyer to tell us whom we can sue both for her injuries and for my bony legs. Oh, good. Can I come and sue someone for my long, gangly neck? You know, nothing really flatters it, so I'm convinced there's a conspiracy with the fashion industry against long-necked waterfowl. So the three of them ran down the road looking for legal assistance. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Sue the scoundrels. Sue the scoundrels. Smash the conspiracy. Smash the conspiracy. Farther down the road, they met Foxy Loxy, who was dressed in a blue suit and carried a briefcase. He held up a paw to halt the entourage. "And what are you three doing out on this lovely day?" asked Foxy Loxy. "We're looking for someone to sue," they shouted in unison. "What are your grievances? Personal injury, discrimination, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction of emotional distress, tortuous interference, the tort of outrage." "Oh, yes, the three said excitedly. "All that and more." "Well, then you're in luck," said Foxy Loxy. "My caseload has just eased up, so I will be able to represent you in any and all lawsuits we can manage to bring." Wow.
They have a lot of things to complain about.
Yeah, you're just animals. You can't complain about this much. The trio cheered and flapped their wings. Chicken Little asked, "But who are we going to sue?" Without missing a beat, Foxy Loxy said, "Who aren't we going to sue? 3 hapless victims such as yourselves will be able to find more guilty parties than you can shake a writ at. Now, let's all step into my office so we can discuss this further." Foxy Loxy walked over to a small black metal door that was in the side of a small hill nearby. "Step right this way," he said as he lifted the latch. But the black door didn't open. Foxy Loxy tugged on it with one paw, then with both. It still wouldn't budge. He yanked and pulled violently, cursing the door. I guess we got to sue the door, too.
Wow, we do.
And the company that built the
Yeah,
door.
I was about to say, in the manufacturers of this door.
And himself, because why did he buy that door?
That's true.
Yeah. Finally, the door swung open and a huge ball of fire shot out. Where did the fire come from?
I'm not sure.
This was really the door to Foxy Loxy's oven. How did you make that
But they
mistake?
Yeah.
How? Okay. But unfortunately for him, the ball of fire engulfed his head, burned off every hair and whisker, and left him totally catatonic. Chicken Little, Henny Penny, and Goosey Lucy ran away, thankful that they had not been devoured. However, the family of Foxy Loxy caught up with them. In addition to suing the manufacturer of the oven door there we go.
Yeah.
Suing the door.
We were ahead of the game.
Yeah. On behalf of Foxy Loxy, the family brought a suit against the 3 above-named barnyard fowl, claiming entrapment, reckless endangerment, and fraud. The family sought payment for pain and suffering, compensatory damages, punitive damages, disability and disfigurement, long-term care, mental anguish, impaired earning power, loss of esteem, and the loss of a good dinner. Okay. The 3 birds later brought a countership, and they've all been battling in court from that day to this. Well, I guess in the end, somebody did get sued.
They found out who to sue. The sky.
Yeah.
For falling.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Very.
Politically correct.
Politically correct.
Bedtime stories.
We shall.
Running the world since
Yeah.
1988.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good.
Fabulous. Thank you for that lovely bedtime story.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken
welcome.
Little.
Politically correct.
Politically correct, of course. Moving on to our announcements. Concluding the night. Number 1, join James this week for Hello It's Morning on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
There's no youth group next Friday because of winter break.
Oh, is that still on there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that shouldn't be.
So
I
there
think-
is youth group next
Yeah,
Friday.
youth group next Friday is a
Yes.
taco cook-off.
Yes.
But I'm wondering if
Bring
I
your own
thought I
aprons.
edited those. Maybe something happened and I didn't save my edits. So
So
read the announcements and I'll correct them if I need to.
is
All the other ones
James
are
on
correct.
for Hello It's Morning?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
So it's still James.
Yeah.
Still James.
There's midweek Bible studies up and running. There's junior high girls on Monday at the church, 7 p.m. Senior high girls are not this week, but next week.
Oh, okay. They're off this week.
Yes, it's every second week
Oh, sorry.
now. started recently.
The junior high boys on Tuesday at the church at 7 p.m. And the senior high boys on Tuesday at the church at 7 p.m.
Yes, as well. And there's church tomorrow morning, and morning service at 9:15, and a later service at 11 a.m.
Nice.
We will pray to close off this night.
Just Brianna is mentioning that youth group next week is taco night.
Yes.
And if you want to see the Down syndrome video that we were talking about before, search YouTube for Chromosomes Are Us, and the video is like 5 minutes and 44 seconds long. So I will enter that in.
It is a good video.
And for
I
you.
suggest you watch.
Yeah.
Now we will pray to close off the night. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the good night we could come and have together, and just for all of our viewers, and be with them and everyone here for the rest of their nights, and just help everything go well. And thank you that the podcast could run smoothly and everyone could have a good time, and be with everyone out through the rest of the week. And in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. There's one more thing to say, Moffat.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you on April 2nd for our next episode of This Is a Serious Podcast.
Brilliant. See you later, everybody.
See ya.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I just wanna feel elevated. Yeah.
I haven't eaten
Wake
supper
up in
yet.
the morning, say goodbye to morning. Wanna feel that levitation. Yeah. Be on cloud nine, feel like I'm flying, but I'm in a situation. Yeah. Enemy is crying, out of me is dying. Happiness and imitation. Yeah. Heard you speak about joy and I want an invitation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something inside, you're the enemy. Longs as it lives set free. I've been torn down, I got all this pain. Feel like I'm locked in chains. Hurt so badly. I just wanna be so happy. Lord, I need you, please come grab me. Cause I just wanna be Hey, yeah, I wanna be Hey, hey, so help me be Hey, hey, I wanna be Hey, but what does that mean? I need that happiness that comes from above. Like, it's deeper than the feeling we receive from all the things that we have. I gotta enjoy the last, yeah, it's never leaving. So I still feel content when things don't go the way I'm thinking. Oh, the way we feel is so deceiving, you ain't even know. Follow your heart, you might make the wrong choice. People yelling, but you always got that still small voice. Got peace, never drive me insane. Always staying the same. Something inside, you're the enemy. Longs as it lives set free. I've been torn down, I got all this pain. Feel like I'm locked in chains. Hurt so badly. I just wanna be so happy. Lord, I need you, please come grab me. Cause I just wanna be Hey, yeah, I wanna be Hey, hey, so help me be Hey, hey, I wanna be Hey, but what does that mean?
Today I woke up thinking it was Monday, but it was really Sunday. So I'ma sleep in until the blinds bring the sun in. Always up to something, but today I'ma chill. Somebody hit that snooze button.
I could worry, but it don't make sense. My future's bright, tell me who needs past tense. So I'ma sing my song. If you wanna sing along, here we go. Hey, 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 it's gonna be a good day. Hey, hey, it's gonna be a good day.
Good days, bad days, I have both days. But my hope says I'm not gonna worry, be anxious, things that I tell myself. You never let me down and you never will. That's why I stay forever chill. Glory still to be revealed. When they ask advice from me, I just tell them to keep it real. They say comparisons the thief of joy, don't let them steal. Today's gonna be a good day, can't help it, that's just the way it feels.